Okay, here we go. Trying to do this on my desktop instead of my laptop. Seems to be working. We're going through the queue for this little coaster. This is the Funhouse coaster, Iggy's Funhouse. We're walking through the queue, and it is literally a carnival funhouse that we're walking through as part of the queue. Someone else designed this. It's pretty cool, but I thought it worked pretty great as a little queue section for this ride. So the line is under this. You can't really see like the pathing for the line, but they're kind of forced to walk through all this before they come to the main bulk of the remainder of the line right here. Splits off to the right for the express pass. Splits off to the left for a little winding through here. For us regular schlubs, we gotta go through the long way. We ain't got money like that. We can't roll with those rich people paying to just run right past us like they ain't got nothing better to do with their time. Anyhow, so this is the queue going up through this fun little mouth. Yeah, I tried doing this before and there was no teeth! No teeth! Oh, the image quality was so bad. It's working pretty well right now. I don't know what it is, if there's something going on with the laptop settings I need to fix, but it seems to be running pretty great on my desktop, which has a lower quality graphics card. Anyhow, express pass on the right joins up with the regular line here, and we are at the station. So here is our station for Iggy's Funhouse, and we are gonna jump on this bad boy right now. Quick look at the stats. It's just in test mode, so we're just gonna skip it right forward, jump on board, and let you enjoy. Alright, and there you have it. It was Iggy's Funhouse. Guys, every time I come back to this, I keep just adding more and more details to this coaster. It's been a lot of fun. Had a ton of fun decking this one out. If you remember from last time, you know, it was just a bare bones wooden coaster. And I'd put the little fun house in front of it. But now just coming back and really decking out the theming for the ride, I've had a lot of fun with it, and had no idea what the heck I was going to do with a clown-themed coaster to make it interesting. Let's finish this out. So here's the end of the queue, and then I'll just talk to you a little bit about the coasters. So there's the actual queue, and now we're just coming out, rolling past a little invitation to a Halloween party, and oh, now the frame rate's going to drop like crazy. Well, at least we got through the ride, so happy about that. So just put up a lot of different segregation here to block, block the walls so you can't go back there. Make this its own themed area separately, and make sure that people are just entering and exiting the ride, following the path. That's the path for the separate ride over there for the, I don't even know what the little spinning ride is back here. But as you come, then you're going out the exit, and of course you get a little gift shop and get some clown balloons in here. And we're back in the main clown section. Alright, so that's the gist of the queue and the ride. And when we go back to the main video, you see this whole area and the whole clown section. But just to cover this real quick, I mean, yeah, I went crazy with a lot of things that I just was not anticipating doing with this. So creating the covering for the chain lift, and covering up here just to get all this into something, so that that section where you're going through the little star field and outer space pitch black area, making it a little scary. Put in some sound effects of the clowns laughing and everything. This part I might change with the sound effects as you're dropping into the main hill here, because there's the one laughing that's happening right at the end here. Right as you drop down here, there's actually the sound of someone falling, and he's like just yelling like ah, and the two sound effects kind of cover each other up, so you don't actually hear the guy screaming anymore, which I liked that a lot better than the so anyhow, like I said, every time I come back to this, I keep playing around with the sound, the lights, the effects, etc., etc. Drop down the main lift hill, and then we're off to the races. So as we get going here, none of this was here before, so I covered it up to do, again, just giving my homage to the Beast with some little covering here and a dual circling, and then entering the whole clown land is in this whole circled area. But yeah, just going crazy with the clown stuff in here. This little guy, it's hard to see, but the flames shooting out from his finger as the coaster passes by and his lights lighting up. I tried to do a quick turn of the camera on that as you go by. It's just hard to do it without really screwing up your view as a viewer, make you guys nauseous because all of a sudden the camera's going somewhere else. Just putting little theming everywhere. I even had fun with this little section. I don't know what I was doing with this. I just wanted something here. So I had initially, like, there was nothing here. It was just going through. That was probably the last theming that I added to this entire ride, was this little wall with these little bubbles in this section. So I created this part as like the actual sort of fun house that you're zigging and zagging through at the very end of the coaster with these clowns, and put the walls up in the circus red and yellow colors. Just all this craziness going on as you circle through the very end. These last couple windabouts. Again, just putting all that together was a lot of fun. Surprisingly, because I don't know, I was kind of dreading theming this coaster as a clown coaster. Like, what the heck am I gonna do with clowns? I don't even know. I was gonna put a cover over this, so this was gonna be a roof, and I was like, no, it's a wooden coaster. You can't put a roof over top of a wooden coaster. I mean, you can, but it just doesn't seem natural. It doesn't seem right to have a wooden coaster indoors. So ultimately, I decided not to have a roof over top, and then just went with more of these red and yellow, like carnival circus like coloring, and just more clowns all around it on the walls, and just put these little goofy sound effects in here, and still debating on putting actual music to the coaster, and like little carnival ride music as you're riding it. But I like hearing the actual sound effects better on this, and the wood coaster sound is just a really cool sound to me. It's one of my favorite sounds in riding a coaster. And then this last little huzzah. Okay, now you're back to the end. You're going back in the outer space again. You got some creepy little, footprints coming on the wall. This little teddy bear in the background. And then right at the end, there's that clown with his axe again, and you're back at the station. That was a lot of fun. And then, again, after doing all of that, the very last thing, I just had this leftover, naked section where the coaster was just out in the red clay land, and I'm like, I gotta do something with this little segment. So again, this clown was already here. Like, I did that before as the entrance to this section right here, but coming into it, it was like, what are we doing? We're just running through this little naked part. And I finally decided I want to add some more color to it, because I want this whole thing to be really colorful and fun feeling with the clown theme. I want it to be scary clown theme, but I also still want it to be fun clown theme. So anyone who's freaked out by clowns, yeah, this ride would freak you out. But otherwise, I mean, they're mostly just generally clowns, and it's fun little clown carnival madness as you're going through, with the exception of, obviously, the little clown with his axe, and of course your big steep drop hill. But it's supposed to be a scary Halloween theme park, so it's scary, it's Halloweeny, it's crazy. Love them or hate them, they are what they are, and I had a lot of fun with this coaster. See you next time. Talk to you guys soon.